One more time, shoulder to the floor, roll over. What's up, y'all? This is Vincanity, and welcome to VincaniTV, the channel that teaches you about breaking and the hip-hop culture. Today, we're gonna be continuing to learn about things you need to know before you attempt a windmill. Now, last time we were here, we worked on the position we need to be on our backs to do a backspin. Today, we're gonna work on an easy transition from our shoulder to our backs. And this is basically intended to help us familiarize ourselves with being on our upper backs and rolling across them. Now, one simple prerequisite for doing this is being able to do a shoulder freeze on both sides. You don't necessarily have to have both feet up in the air, but you should be able to go to your shoulder position and be comfortable on both sides. Before we hop into this tutorial, make sure you press the like button to help push the YouTube algorithm and push this video to new audiences. And also, if you need extra help with your breaking, make sure you click the link below, hop into one of my weekly beginner or intermediate breaking classes, and I'll see you soon. All right, let's get down to the floor. All right, y'all, so there's three main positions we need to be comfortable with today for this video. And that is first, shoulder freeze, meaning this position, and you should be able to lift up at least one leg, if not both legs, okay? You don't have to be able to hold this freeze very good, but it is good to have it down to where you could just, at least have your legs up in the air and, be able to have control with this position, okay? So shoulder freeze on both sides. The second position you should be familiar with is what we worked on last time, which is balancing on your back. Okay, we want to be able to be here comfortably. We want to be able to get here with ease. So if any of those are unfamiliar to you, I want you to take a step back, learn those first before continuing with this video. Think of these as the foundation to this movement, right? If the foundation isn't strong, the slightest wiggle, you will fail. So it's really important to have these things down strong so that this transition will go easy. Okay, if you have those down, let's continue to the next step. We're gonna start by going to one of our shoulders, and honestly, it does not matter which shoulder you go to, because eventually you wanna be able to do this in both directions. But I would recommend using the arm that you do the cricket freeze on in order to do this, right? Because you're gonna eventually be rolling in that same exact direction when you do the windmill. The easiest process for this is gonna be to use your legs on the ground as training wheels, okay? So let's practice this. Ready? We put our shoulder to the floor, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna lift up our legs just like this. And basically we wanna bring our leg over to here, right? Put it on the ground. And once it's on the ground, our legs are open, we're gonna put our arm out and bring our legs to a open position, just like we do for the backspin. And wherever this leg is planted, we're gonna go ahead and lift up this leg. So from here to here, and we're gonna allow us to lift back up on this side, okay? Let's try that again. Ready? Same direction. Shoulder to the floor. Lift up slightly. Bring this leg across. Bring this arm out. Adjust your legs. Bring this leg up and bring yourself out of that position. Let's do the opposite. Ready? Starting here. Bring this leg up. Bring it across. Bring your leg up. Okay? And as you get the control, you're not gonna have to make as many stops, right? So the first couple times you might start here, and you might put this leg down, out, together, out, and then slowly bring this leg up and this arm over. And going backwards, it might be the same thing. Ready? Bring your legs out, together, open, and then lift up, right? Once you start feeling comfortable with this, kind of like walking across, we're gonna try to only make 2 stops, okay? So here we go. Ready? We start from here, shoulder, and we're gonna lift up, okay? Basically, when we reach this foot to the ground, we're also gonna reach our shoulder over at the same time. So it's gonna be like this, and we are gonna go ahead and go to here automatically. Since we're comfortable with this position, it shouldn't be that hard. And then all you have to do is lift yourself back up. Okay, let's do that again. Ready? Shoulder. We open our leg and our arm at the same time to here, and then we lift up. Okay, let's do that a couple times. Ready? Shoulder, lift up, reach across, boom, reach across. Again, shoulder, reach across, reach across. Okay, one more time. Shoulder, reach across, reach across. And last one, shoulder, reach across, boom, reach across. Right? So you're basically just walking across using your arms and your legs as well, right? Now, the difficult part will be to do this without your legs. So obviously that's gonna take a little bit of time and a little bit of practice. But once you start feeling comfortable with this, you're gonna start to be able to just roll across, not even worrying about your legs, right? Meaning you could just go shoulder and roll to your back and roll over, right? Keeping your legs hovering over the floor, right? And this control will take a little bit of time, but as you do it, you're just gonna start from the exact same position we did, but instead of reaching your legs to the floor, you hover them to the other side and go back. Same thing, hover to the other side. All right, just feeling comfortable in this space. Now, I'm sure a lot of you sitting there like, how is this gonna help me with my windmill, right? The whole goal is to help us familiarize rolling to our back. So getting comfortable with this shoulder roll is gonna help us with that. Now, you can very much just use this as a move in itself, but by getting comfortable with this, when you go from, say, like a cricket position to your back, knowing how to do this is gonna help that transition a lot. So the last drill I want us to try is actually just kind of rolling sideways. So we're gonna look this way, and I want you to use your arm and basically just roll to the other side, right? But how we practice with our legs in the air, okay? Let's practice it. Ready? Going slowly, we put our shoulder to the floor and we roll over just like this, right? And when we do it a little bit faster, it's something like roll over. One more time, shoulder to the floor, roll over. Now in the future, you're gonna go from a cricket position to your back, and it's gonna feel really, really difficult and challenging. But by understanding this roll ahead of time, it's really gonna help you get from here to your back a lot easier because you already understand that little roll. So anyways, I hope this helps you a lot. I know a lot of you have been asking me, where do I start with windmills? And you know, there's so many things that a lot of people don't tell you. They just say, go from here to your back and then just keep turning, right? But for those who don't necessarily have the strength or coordination, it's a little more complicated. I hope all of you enjoyed this video. If you can, please do me a huge favor by pressing the like button to help push the YouTube algorithm and push this video to new audiences. I would greatly appreciate it. If any of you are interested, go to my website, VincaniTV.com, cop yourself some of my merch to look super cool while you're training. And also, if any of you need extra help with your breaking, make sure you click the link below and hop into one of my beginner or intermediate breaking classes. We do classes every single Tuesday at 4 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And if you miss a class, they are all recorded so you can rewatch it anytime you like. All right, thank you all for being here. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.